Okay, what's up, guys? Lasty here. Today I've got something a little bit different. I've got a special guest in the commentary with me, and if you'd like to introduce yourself, go ahead.
Alright guys, my name is Mike, or the Mike's Antics.
Okay, so hello, Mike. Welcome to my channel and possibly your channel. We're not sure yet, but we're playing some Capture the Flag today on which map is this? Quarry. And we've got like a dual perspective on the screen where Mike's in the top left corner and his setup is in the top right. My video is in the bottom right corner and my setup is in the bottom left. So do you want to just tell him what we're doing here? You're playing attack and defense or something, right?
Yeah, basically, over a few weekends and whatever, we started playing together a lot, and we were running quite a few. Did we get a few six-man parties, or was it mainly?
Yeah, we're playing some. We normally get a six-man party or a four-man party and play like team tack or cap the flag if we've got six people, and we just literally rape face pretty much, don't we, mate? So
Yes,
it's pretty good fun. We normally go about 8-0 or something like that on Capture the Flag, but I think this game's a little bit closer. I'm not sure why, but I guess
I think because a lot of the time when I was running into spawn, they started spawning behind me a lot of the time, which I don't know if it's a specific problem with this map, but a lot of the time they start spawning behind me, and when you're watching me attacking them and stuff, I wait to pull the flag because I try and wait for them all to be down.
Yeah, I noticed that when I watched your video. I was sort of like, oh, he's not actually grabbing that flag there. But as you can see on my screen right now, like people were actually coming and taking our flag, so they were going for it as well. So it was I wouldn't say it was too difficult actually defending, but because I get a fairly good kill death ratio here in this game, but it makes it a little bit more difficult when we're trying to run the flag, but the enemy is actually coming and taking our flag, because you can't cap it, can you? Like if they've got the flag, then we can't actually cap it and go 1-0 up or whatever. So
no.
All right, so I guess I should probably ask you a couple of questions. Because you've obviously got a YouTube channel as well, and you're quite new to all of this, right?
Yeah, I've only really been around for about 3 weeks now, and I've only got about 33 subscribers. So
yeah, so it's not a bad start. I mean, I think people really they don't get it anymore. That they think they're going to start all this YouTube thing and get like 10,000 subs in the first week, and it just doesn't work like that anymore. So I know I'm grateful for all my subs. I think I've got like 4 times as many as you have. But
thanks for rubbing that in, man.
Yeah, hope you don't feel too bad about that. Nah, I'm only kidding. But trust me, in a bit you'll have way more than me, because I don't know, I just watch your gameplay and I really enjoy watching your commentaries, and I just think the gameplay is so much better than mine. So this is a message to all my subs: please don't unsubscribe from me just to go and watch Mike's Antics, because it's just stay sub to me too, please. His videos might be
so
better.
worried about losing all your subscribers to me, and then you're doing this dual com. You're such a good man. This is why you should stay subscribed to Lasty, because he cares. He's a caring man.
Okay, so my first question to you is, how did you get into this? What specific commentator did you like the most, which made you think, okay, maybe I'd be quite good at this, maybe I should get a PVR and that sort of thing?
Well, it's a very broad question, and one which will take me about 5 hours to answer. No, it's basically I started back in the day when I was watching Hutch and CNANers and all the long-time YouTube commentators, which are all the biggest ones now.
Yeah.
And back then I always really wanted to get into it, but I was a bit apprehensive about getting into it because I thought that people might like me, or my gameplay wasn't good enough, or I didn't really know what I was doing. Because obviously you don't just get the HD PVR and that's it. You need to learn how to edit and do color correction and what programs you need and all that kind of stuff, and how to go about doing it. And you have to actually have a structure to your commentary. You can't just go into it and be like blabbering for about 10 minutes of your time, and it's quite hard to do a 10-minute monologue. It's not easy.
It's not easy, is it? Like, no. I remember the first time I did my first commentary, I was like, okay, I talked for about 30 seconds and I was pretty much out of things to say. So I was just like, okay, this is going to take more than one try.
Yeah.
And I don't think they also realize like how long it takes to render out a gameplay and then upload
Yeah.
it to YouTube and stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a little bit of a nightmare sometimes when you're trying to do stuff. I mean, normally I just either render it overnight or upload it overnight or something like
yeah,
that because
definitely.
it
Yeah,
slows your internet down every time you're uploading it. So
because I think what does it take about? It takes me quite a while to actually render out a gameplay. I think a lot of people think that because it takes like the game takes about 10 minutes and you record for 10 minutes, that it actually doesn't take very long. But rendering this sort of high definition footage actually takes a long time and then takes what 2, 3, 4 hours to upload to YouTube, depending on
yeah,
how long the video is. But so it's quite a commitment, and I'm liking the fact that we've both actually stuck with it, because I guess quite a lot of people fail at the first hurdle and just stop after a week or so because they didn't realise how much work it was. And but
yeah, it's quite hard to. Especially because it's not just like this is your whole life. You have other things going on. You have other commitments. You've got,
yeah, definitely.
I say, I've got a girlfriend and a family, and I've got a 9 to 5 job. It's not just this is not all I do all day. I don't just sit around trying to get gameplays, render out videos, and commentating.
I think we dedicate half of our Saturday to playing, don't we? Really,
Yeah, and
that's
Sunday.
generally when I play COD, because I don't have time during the week. So it's just getting online with these guys at the weekend and having a laugh, really.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I've got another question for you. Let me think. Which one should I ask? Okay, so there's two sort of little questions here. Which is your favourite game type? What do you like to play the most? And in that favourite game type, what gun do you like to use the most?
That's a very good question, and I like the
Yes,
structure of this commentary. It's going well. It's going well so far.
it
Um,
is.
My favourite game type at the moment is probably CTF because with a 6-man party you just own, and I never really get bored of winning CTF. But it used to be Search and Destroy, and for a long time it was Search and Destroy. So, but at the
Yeah,
moment it's CTF, and the favourite gun I like to use during that time is it depends. Attacking, I like to use the UMP because it's just so darn powerful, and
yeah, it's
defending,
so overpowered, isn't it, really?
yeah, defending I like to use probably the FAMAS with red dot and Claymore's scavenger.
Yeah, I think, is that what I'm using? No, I know I'm using the FAMAS, but I think I've got a sleight of hand on. So, because I only die a couple of times in this game, I do run out of bullets towards the end. But somehow you get a lot better score than me in this game, and you're doing the running.
Yeah, I'm whoring out my air support there.
He's doing the running, so he's up at their spawn constantly, slaying people, and he's got 6, 7, and 9 kill streaks, whereas I'm sitting back in defence with UAV, counter UAV, and a predator missile.
Really,
So
it should have
I
been the other
think
way around, but
it really should have done, shouldn't it? But oh well, it turned out all right in the end. I think what are we're 2-0 up right now, and I think, do we cap another 2 flags? Do we end up winning 4-0? I think.
well, I don't know because I was playing it back to myself, but it stopped playing for some reason. I'm having technical difficulties on my end, so I'm just gonna blag it for the rest of the commentary.
All
Really.
right, no worries, no worries. Okay, so you say you like to play capture the flag when you're in a party with like me and all the other guys. Do you like prefer to play attack then, or do you quite like sitting back and defending, or what's your favourite?
Well, normally I'm a defensive player. I'm a pretty decent defensive player. I know my positions off by heart and whatever,
Yeah.
which makes me technically a little bit sad. But I know I know where people will come from and the popular routes. So I switch, and I also do the thing where you switch every kill. You switch position every kill, so you don't get caught out too much.
Definitely,
And
yeah.
I'm a pretty solid defensive player, and I'm a pretty decent middleman as well, so I can escort pretty well. But I don't normally run, so this is pretty unusual for me. So I'm normally a defensive player mainly.
Yeah, I'm watching your video here, and I just don't understand how you're sitting in their spawn and no one's killing you. It's quite annoying, because I know when I do that, I'm dead and I'm like 10 for 25 or something. But so we get a host migration here, and I didn't edit it out because then it would be difficult to sort of re-get the videos together and stuff. So we'll just carry on. You got a little snapshot of our scores there, and I think we have like just over a minute left in this gameplay, and I think I get one more kill. So you might want to focus on Mike's gameplay from now, because we get something pretty special at the end here, don't you? I think the clock goes red and there's like 15, 20 seconds left, and you go for that last flag cap. So I think it works out like with the last second remaining, which is pretty cool. I think we all went a little bit mental in the lobby after that. Um, Let me think of one more question. Okay, so who is your favorite commentator out of everyone on YouTube that does, Modern Warfare 2 commentaries?
Out of everyone,
Yeah,
probably I've got a few. I think Six Winter, Dunkus. They're kind of my favourite group of commentators.
yeah,
I like them. I don't know. Team Art seems to put a lot of effort into his videos. I like him.
definitely. Yeah,
Uh,
he's pretty good at the moment. The whole Onslaught, Woody, and Team Art thing is going really well at the moment. I think
yeah,
they're definitely my favorite anyway.
yeah,
But
definitely.
we're running out of time here, guys. Mike's Antics gets a flag cap with zero point 0.1 seconds remaining. Mike, thank you for coming along onto this dual commentary. And guys, you definitely want to go and sub him up because if you like, I don't know, do you like the British accent? Or there must be a reason that you're subscribed to me. So make sure you go and click on the link right now and go to his channel. All right, thanks, guys. Mike, if you want to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'll see you guys at my channel hopefully.
Okay, thank you very much for coming along. Cheers, guys.